Hey guys, I'd like to start by saying Happy Thanksgiving! And also, I'd like to thank everyone who helped me out with this project. There's a lot of work on my part, but it couldn't have been done with people who answered those questions. Know that shame is something everyone deals with, and everyone can conquer. For the people who don't know me very well, I'm a very different from your normal average person. I don't feel emotions like most people do, and thus it is hard for me to sympathize with others. So I've come up with a way to do my part by writing down each of your answers to my questions. Know that no one will be called out by name, and that if I say something you might have told me, I say it because I know it will help you or someone else. My only hope is that as you hear some of these answers, it can help you fight whatever battle you are in. The first question I asked each of you was, what does shame mean to you? This obviously got the most similar answers, but it was interesting to see how most of you phrased it. Some of the answers I got were being a fool, ruined reputation, disappointing someone else, embarrassment, and that feeling you have done something wrong, public guilt, constant weight on your shoulder, messed up, did something wrong, guilt, wanting to hide. The second question, or rather question 1.5, was, how does shame affect you? The answers to this question were so valuable to me, as this is what's holding down people from being happy. The answers I got were anxiety, how I dress, what I eat, how I think, how I speak, and generally everything about me. Unable to function. One person answered with, makes me feel weak and embarrassed, lower than other people. This is what people are feeling, and this is what makes me sad. While I would go on to the other questions, nothing seemed as important to me as these answers. What I say next is not intended to change your life immediately, but I just want to at least mention it to you so you keep it in the back of your head. Learn to move on, not to forget. Learn from that experience that caused you shame and be happy you are not in it anymore, instead of wishing you could go back and change it. If you can learn to do this, I promise you will be far happier with yourself. Try and take a compliment, and when you receive one, give one back. By not taking a compliment someone has given you, you are telling yourself you are not that thing, despite the other person telling you otherwise. If the person who compliments you sees you don't agree, it can make them feel like you don't appreciate their opinion. So try taking a compliment and giving one back, even if you don't believe you deserve it. Talking about yourself or asking for help should never feel like a burden, so try and normalize it as much as possible among friends and your family. This could create an environment that allows everyone to feel heard and loved. Get past your mistakes and realize you're human just like everyone else. Once you start moving on and changing what you did to make that mistake, you will find yourself growing happier every day. I know this video is shorter than what you thought it would be, but its main intent was to call your attention on what you can do now to make you happier. I know this won't have instant changes, but I hope it'll help you in the long term. If you think someone else can benefit from this video, please share it around. That's all I ask. Again, happy Thanksgiving, and please learn to love yourself.